Welcome back to another Let's Play Satisfactory. So before I load in, I might have gotten a little crazy with my conveyor belts. I know it's a problem, but some shit had changed. I made some adjustments. I got some wacky stuff going on now. Some wacky stuff. So I changed a part that's been bugging me on every video when I run by it. I'm like, yeah, I need to change that. So I went ahead and I changed it. Okay. All right. So, Huh? What do you think? I thought it was pretty cool. You know, just ignore the pile of garbage over there. Yeah, I broke it up, figured it out. You know, here's some steel plates that I haven't done anything with yet. But you know, I'm getting there with them. I got plenty of space. You know, plenty of space. I can elevate it up. You know, I can figure something out. I can make it work. I can make it work. You know, yeah. not so bad, huh? And I redid down here too. I tried to make it to where I was running, you know, a little bit of whatchamacallit. Cleared all that garbage out. So a couple of things. Just gotta go through it real quick. Just kind of break it down here. So, you know, that produces 60 iron per minute. This belt transports 60 iron per minute. The 60 iron comes up, and gets divided out. Now, these smelters, as you can see, I'm only using 2 per. These smelters smelt 30 per minute. So I only need to have, you know, one belt feeds 2 smelters. The 2 smelters, you know, obviously making regular bars. Now the regular bars are being produced at 30 a minute, so I can combine them back and to turn it into another single belt, which is producing 60 bars a minute. So then that comes out, and then this moves into the steel. Now the steel, look, 30 per minute, so 2 constructors making 60 per minute. Now we go over here. Obviously the metal bars, it's going to be iron bars, are a little different. You know, I have to have 4 of these constructors to really make the to make it efficient, because it's 15 iron bars per minute. So that makes a difference. That makes a difference. Now, got all that going on. Now over here, I still have yet to really come up with a good way to kind of do this area to feeding in here. So I had to make screws. Screws, you produce a lot of screws, so that's how that all goes up. The screws I'm actually producing is like 120 screws, I believe, a minute, and I'm using 120 a minute belts. As you can see, I've figured out how to add stuff to my bar. So yeah, so that's what's going on here. This is straight up screw production coming in from iron bar production, and it moves out. Which the way that worked out is, yeah, you don't need a lot of iron bars to make a shitload of screws. So just keep that in mind. I combined the belts, because you can see I'm making 40, so it comes out to, 80 per belt pretty much. And these belts are 120 belts, so it should be fine. 120 belts from here on. All these belts should be 120, because, well, really these ones that are going in don't have to be. They can just be standard 30 belts, but I guess that still kind of limits it. So we're just gonna go ahead. I mean, we're gonna want this to be operating at max. Another cool little thing that I figured out is if you have a belt already laid out, you can just upgrade the belt without actually having to take the belt down and rebuild it. I can leave these at 60 belts. That's fine. So I did it up, did what I wanted to do, changed some shit, finally got around to changing it. Got a nice run now that I can drive I'm not worried about running into shit. You know, like I said, this part over here, it's fugly. You know, it's not perfectly organized, but I mean, this shit's hard. Like, it's fucking hard to do this right, man. Like, to make this shit organized, like, I don't know how I'm gonna make it any better. I mean, you can still see I got the fucking wave going on over here, you know, with the belts. I mean, I could probably move this one down a little bit, but then I was like running into clearance issues here, you know. And then like the way that the rotors get produced and the way that the reinforced plate get produced, every reinforced plate that I produce is pretty much accounted for here. You can see this takes 3 per minute of my reinforced plates. This takes 2 per minute. I'm only producing 5 per minute of the reinforced steel plate. So yeah, all my steel plates are being used. Every bit of the reinforced iron plates are being used. Then that's coming out and producing, which I have my smart plating, and then I got my modular frames. Now, I'm not too worried about them. Like I said, I have a whole shitload more steel production on the other side. I'll probably leave this and just put some slugs in them, you know, the boosters or whatever, and make them run a little faster. I am finding out that this is consuming quite a bit of electricity. I mean, it's relatively close. You know, I mean, really, it's not too far off, but I changed up my production as well. Another thing that I figured out is that for limestone, it doesn't matter if you're rocking pure or impure or normal. It seems like they just produce 30 limestone a minute. So concrete, 45 per minute. You know, so yeah. So as far as the consumption goes is really where you're at, which is, you know, 15 parts per minute. So by one belt producing 30, you know, this is a 60 part belt. You start dividing that up, you know, 2 here, that's 30 and 30, that's one mine, and then another 2 here, 30 and 30, that's another mine. So this has pretty much been put into efficiency scale, so I can actually get this to be, you know, very efficient. You can see that the bars on 2 are you can see that the bars on the machine, I think that actually represents how efficient they are. So that's kind of a big deal, I guess. I mean, I think it makes a difference. You know, as long as you keep them green, you should be good to go. You can see that one's green. You know, then my other, like my mills are green. Yeah, I got a lot of. I did a lot of sculpting, a lot of shaping when the camera was off, trying to get this a little bit more presentable. I'm thinking about taking another screenshot, but getting these things level, I don't know the best way to do that. They're super convenient. I think I'm going to start using those a lot more when it comes to my building. I really found out their convenience when I was doing my power plant, so I'm probably going to start using those a little bit more. Next off-camera project, so you don't have to sit here and watch me like redo all this shit again, it'll be over here. It'll be a complete overhaul of this section over here. I'm going to, I mean, you can see like these buildings on the end are running pretty efficiently, so it's not too far off. But it's just the, it's just the spaghetti madness. I mean, as you can tell, I got fucking belts everywhere. They're making all kinds of shit. I am thinking about cutting these down and actually because I need these for the high-end conveyor belts. So that being said, that's like really trippy when you look down, man. Fucks you up. I'm actually gonna probably dead end a couple of these because these over here don't seem to be producing a whole lot because I'm behind with my iron bars, believe it or not. I have more reinforced plates than I do iron bars, so there's a bit of a efficiency split there that needs to be taken care of and adjusted. That's something I can pretty much take care of. I was making mass rotors. I was really pushing the rotors, but I am going to, like I said, I am going to actually probably cut these belts back. I'm probably going to make another, like I said, I'm going to do that now because I'm going to make a couple of them a storage I need to make a couple of storage containers here for these parts. And then I'm going to split it off of one belt pretty much. Just kind of blank one of these out. And then put in a... yeah, so I mean, a lot happened. You know, I got a lot done. I was trying to do this as natural. You know, like you guys could like sit here and see me like figure this shit out. But it didn't work out that way to get some of this done. I didn't want it to be, you know, a super boring thing, so I kind of just went ahead and took care of it. You know, because it's not like I got like a million people following this, so I didn't really think it mattered too much. But you know, like I said, I just so let's pop this down right here. There we go. And we're gonna put one. And then we're going to do another one. And then we're going to do the third one this way. And just connect it back where it was. I do plan on, like I said, redoing all of this. So. Yeah, that seems plenty. Yes, I mean, I got to redo pretty much all of this. But not a big deal. Yeah, in the meantime, I could just, you know, run the belts. I like to try to put in my, whatchamacallits, my storage containers. Eventually, I'm going to fill all this in. But, alright, so, back to the task at hand. I needed to go and see what kind of research, what kind of stuff I need to be producing to do my research. I know I need to be doing some steel stuff now. Oh, this is gonna be such a massive project when I'm over here. Just when I just gut everything, that's gonna be painful. Just gutting all this stuff down. Just gonna basically come through and just delete everything. Just delete. All right. Sorry, I was a little all over the place, but I wanted to get everybody kind of caught up onto, you know, why it's so much different than what it was. Because last time I was on. This other area was really crazy, and I mean, I think it looks much more organized, but you know what, if not, let me know down in the comment section, you know, because you never know, maybe somebody will finally decide to leave a comment on here. Alright, let's get back to this building here, see what the deal is. We can do some research here. Yeah, I also did research the jelly pad fucking landing strip things. Alright, so this is what I've really been looking for. So let me upgrade this right now because I want my Xeno Basher. So let's go do that. What do we got here? We need some copper wire. We need some copper wire. Yeah, this is the new underside. Always living in the shade. My fail boxes all over the place for me deleting everything that was down here. Yeah, so I'm making smart plating. This is the stuff, automated wiring. That's something I got to get into too. I am gonna, however, go and look for some other stuff to start mining and producing. And possibly going to go look for another spot to set up another power station. Since I'm currently using the pure I'm currently using the pure coal to make some other stuff, to make my steel production. So, which the steel production, I think I did that in the video, so you guys got to see me kind of piece that together as best I could. But I mean, it should actually be a lot faster now when I'm building this stuff because I can figure out how to link shit into the bar down there. Which, pro tip here, all you got to do is press the fucking button. You got to like press 6. Like if you want the new platforms to be 6, put it at 6. You know, like it's fucking super basic. I can't believe I overlooked that for so long. But it is what it is. Another hand slot, some more inventory slots, and a basher. Let's go ahead. Send this on its way.
Milestone reached. R&D inflated your pocket dimension, added an additional hand equipment slot, and have provided an improved Xeno Zapper with increased strength and range.
Apparently I need more copper wire. Pick up these fellow boxes as much as I can. They're not, it's not like they're not full of like a lot of stuff, but it's enough that when you're running around, it's pretty annoying seeing them everywhere. And if you ever try to build, anything here, you can't build it because you get these stupid boxes in the way. Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb. You know, it may seem impractical, you know, but me personally, like, we're producing so much stuff already that, like, I'm not gonna miss a lot of this shit if it just disappeared. If it just dropped and disappeared, I wouldn't miss a lot of this stuff. Maybe in the later stuff, when it's, you know, the stuff's a lot more valuable, I could probably start seeing that happening. But seeing as you, like, don't run out of resources ever, you know, you can pretty much just, you know, make whatever you want. Ooh, there's a lot of shit in this one. A lot of shit in that one. I think that's one of the ones I had one of those dump. I was dumping my inventory in some one of those fucking storage units. A lot of garbage. A lot of garbage. I think I'm gonna keep all the food in this one over here. I'll pull out some of the garbage out of this one. Probably, like I said, just try to keep all the food in this one. So that way it's at least somewhat organized. Yeah, keep all this, that. Let's see, that's pretty much it in there. Putting this in there. Alright, just gonna try to keep it somewhat organized-ish. Still think this is super cool. That's super cool. I can dig it. I need more wire. I'm gonna pick up some more wire. I'll finish picking up these boxes over here. It looks so much nicer now. I got a bunch of fail boxes all over. See, I made the mistake of not connecting all these platforms together, so this platform and that platform, I'm gonna probably wind up having to delete that one, and then this one I'll just wind up like making its own thing. Probably I'll do like a fucking skyscraper. I mean, I think the skyscraper would be kind of cool. I still haven't figured out how to get these like big rocks out of my way. At some point, I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure out how to get these things out of my way. pick up some of those modular frames. Of course. And this is where I become a man. Hey! Oh, I dig it. I dig it. Feel the power. The power. Alright. See what else we got. Hyper tubes. Yeah, you start building steel pipes. And then we got the stackable pipeline supports. Before I talk smack, I'm just gonna leave it alone. I don't want to start talking smack and wind up using the shit out of those things, like I did with those same things, but for belts. All right, so we need to start making some of these glorious pipes. Drop some of this crap off. Bum ba da ba ba bum. Alright. Alrighty then. So, just a button there. As you can see, I'm producing steel products just down the ways a little way. I do want to put out another there it is, the versatile framework. That's what I was working on. That needs to be the square boxes plus these bad boys there. Which I got square box production going on over here. Alrighty then. Think I'll have that turn. It's gonna have to go way up in the air because I want to be able to have a nice run here. Yeah, that might be too close. It's oh god. There we go. Alright. There we go. Alright. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on here, give you guys a little bit of an update. And yeah, thanks for watching again.